Did you know that learners with disabilities are 2.5 times more likely to have never been in school than their peers without disabilities? Did you know that for learners with disabilities in school, they may not be learning as much as their peers? Data from 10 low and middle income countries found that children with disabilities were 19% less likely to achieve minimum proficiency in reading than those without disabilities. What's the current context like for learners with disabilities in the country that you work? What challenges do they face? And what legal frameworks or policies are in place to support them? Criteria 2. Analysis highlights the importance of analyzing the current educational context for learners with disabilities in order to design coherent and relevant inclusive education programs or policies. To do this, 2 things must be considered: the availability of disability disaggregated data and the country's current legal framework. Disability disaggregated data helps identify who the learners with disabilities are, what types of disabilities they have, and what challenges need to be addressed to improve their access to quality and equitable education. For example, there may be high dropout rates, low literacy levels, or reported incidences of discrimination and bullying against learners with disabilities in schools. From here, specific interventions can be designed to support learners with disabilities. This data can also reveal where resources or intervention should be focused. For example, in rural or urban areas, a specific region, at a particular grade level, or the education sector as a whole. Often, the absence of disability disaggregated data makes it difficult to determine the challenges that learners with disabilities face. If that is the case, the first step in your plan of action should be to improve data collection processes so that you can use that data to identify relevant challenges. Next, the analysis should include context of the country's current legal framework. Identify what policies, strategies, or initiatives are already in place and can be built upon. With these strategies in place, work can be done towards having more learners with disabilities in school, improving learning outcomes, and fostering more inclusive schools and classrooms.